800-951-0592. Quick look here at the markets. The Dow is down, not a lot, but down 20 points. The S&P's up 2. The Nasdaq's up 45. Gold's up 4. I'm going to say 4. I think Kitco's got it up 10. Doesn't matter. 24. Silver's up 10. $24.10. This market recap brought to you by our good friends over at YRefi, right? And again, being diversified in where you have your money is the key to all of this. YRefi, another great place to look at, up to 10.25% returns. You've heard Jason and I, we talk about them all the time. Check them out. You got to have at least $50,000. That's the minimum. And again, you can use existing IRAs and things like that. Invest, YRefi.com. It's the word invest, the letter Y, REFY.com. Or just call them at 888-YRefi24. And again, they don't care about what these Fed guys say. They don't care. Right? Policy mistakes, not policy mistakes. Who cares? Good retail sales, bad retail sales. It really doesn't matter to them. It's not correlated to Wall Street. Check them out, 888-YRefi, or 888-YRefi24. I drew a blank right there. Listen, we got a lot here today. So we've got multiple items that we're running today. And again, it is what it is. Let's start with what we were running on Friday. So Friday we ran $20 gold. Now we got gold higher today. The price is going to stay the same. 1 through 19, $23.95, $2,395. If you buy 20 to 49, $2,385. You buy 50 $20 gold pieces or more, $2,375. Silver, dimes. This is the best buy we have on material. We had them on sale at Friday at $125. Silver's up, but I'm going to make it a little better for volume. So rolls 1 through 99. So that would be just short of a half a bag. If you bought 99 rolls, you're 1 roll short of a half a bag of junk silver. It's $125 a roll. You buy 100 rolls to 199 rolls. So again, just short of a full bag of dimes. Jason's holding up what a roll of dimes looks like on our YouTube channel. You get 50 silver dimes in a roll. But 100 through 199 rolls, save $5. That's big on dimes. $120, but I'm not done. If you guys want to buy full bags of dimes, that would be 200 rolls of dimes. We're going to take it all the way down to $115. So you got to get great value. Listen, across the board, 120 at $23.95. That's great value. Listen, these things on Thursday of last week, $2,495. I mean, you're $100 below just buying one. Right? You buy 50, right? Well, now you're, $120 below. Silver dimes. Silver dimes on Thursday, they were either 137.50. I think they've been as high as $142 a roll this year. So there's great value here. Just below, any quantity below a half of a bag, $125 a roll. A half bag up to just under a full bag, $120. If you buy 200 rolls or more, that's a full bag. 200 rolls is a full bag of dimes. That's 715 ounces of silver dimes at $115 today at 800-951-0592. That is the number to call. By the way, remember at the beginning of the year I told you about platinum. And then About 6 weeks later, I told you again. And I want to say, I think I mentioned it again. I think we ran it again. I think we ran it again a week ago. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. I tried to encourage you again. Well, today it's now everywhere. CNBC's got a big article. Kitco's got articles. Zero Hedge, right? The platinum articles are starting to come about. And again, I think platinum is really, really one of those things where I don't know if it's going to be like nickel, or rhodium, but it is very possible that we could see platinum move $300, $400, $500 in a week. Now, could it do a rhodium or a nickel and, go from, just under $1,100 and then all of a sudden in a 48-hour period, it's 3,000, 4,000. It's, a short squeeze. Those things, they could happen. That's not what I'm banking on. If it happened, great. But, the problem with those is it goes sky high, then it usually comes, back down to earth again. But this is something where this is just real simple math. This is a supply-demand problem. I warned you a few weeks ago about South Africa's power problems. They've just come up with an update now, and they just upped the deficit that they anticipate for platinum this year, Jason, is now they're saying they may be 1 million ounces short when it comes to platinum this year. So this number, it seems like every 60 days the number just gets bigger. And again, remember, 70% of all the platinum comes from South Africa, and right now none of the mines in South Africa can run 24 hours a day. Matter of fact, the mines are saying if they cut the power anymore, there may be days where they do no mining at all, Jason.
That's right. And, it's been an interesting bunch of years, this last few years, because platinum for, I think, my entire life was always more than gold, for dollars to buy an ounce. And it's just been lower than gold for quite a few years now, and it's just been a curiosity. And it does look like it's got the potential to reverse that situation. We already have a nice little history for it, because look what palladium did when everybody jumped into palladium, and seemed suddenly platinum was being underbought. And platinum, right, Joe? We could easily have a reversal of fortunes when it comes to platinum and palladium, Joe.
I'm going to give you an update on how fast the situation has changed and give you some prices on that as well. Jason and I, we're going to be right back. $800-951-0592. This is a great day to diversify your gold and silver holdings, because we've got a gold special, we got a silver special, and now we're going to have a platinum special. And I know it's a lot, so get a pencil out or just call. The girls will walk you through it. I know it can be a little, especially when I do volume discounts and all that stuff. But in March, now, of course, I told you back in January, and some of you really did a nice job, really took advantage. Remember on January, I told you, flat out sell palladium and buy platinum. And at the time, palladium was like $1,800 and platinum was $900 and change. Today, right now, platinum's $1,064. Palladium is $1,500. And guess what? I would still sell palladium and buy platinum even today. I mean, the spreads are tighter now. But in March, the World Gold, I shouldn't say the World Gold Council, the World Platinum Council, they got that too. They said that the deficit was going to be a little over 500,000 ounces. In other words, the demand for platinum was going to outstrip supply by about 500,000 ounces. They've updated this number. So what is that? In less than 6 weeks, It went from 500,000 to now 1,000,000 ounces short. And I will tell you this right now, I don't know I know this, the power situation in South Africa is not getting better. If it was going, if there's a lean, the lean is it's actually going to get worse, which will of course then mean this number would grow even more substantially. But right now, 1 ounce platinum bars. These are 1 ounce platinum bars. They're $1,225. U.S. Platinum Eagles. We do not mint a lot of platinum because platinum is a really hard metal. You know, gold's a soft metal. Platinum is very hard. It actually takes its toll on the minting machines, you know, to make that press, to get that design on there. It's a much harder metal, so they just don't mint very many of them. But 1 ounce platinum U.S. Eagles, $1,325. So you've got the whole gamut here. $20 gold, $23.95 when you buy one. We've got some volume in there. If you buy 50 or more, all the way down to $23.75, right? 20 or more, $23.85, 1 through 19, $23.95. Silver dimes. Anything below a half of a bag, which is 99 rolls or less, $125. If you buy 100 rolls, $120. You buy 200 rolls, which is an entire bag, $115 at 800-951-0592. And again, these are the breaks. This is kind of how it goes. I'll just say on the $20 gold, we had 400 of them on Friday. We've got less than half of that today. On the dimes, we've got 2 to 3 bags of dimes. So call it, about 500 rolls of dimes that are available at this price. And then on the platinum side, about 100 ounces of either. 100 ounces of bars, 100 ounces of platinum Eagles. 800-951-0592. If you're confused or don't worry. Call the girls, Brittany, Connie. They'll walk you through it, and then you can place your order, Jason.
Yeah, so you got 3 really, really good options to buy metal today. And I'll say something about, and I'm going to be on this for a while, I think, junk silver. I think it's going to be a really good one to get into. I actually see in the next few years, 5 years or so, maybe a little longer, maybe shorter, silver's going to do what it's done a couple of times in the past, where it just races so hard that usually when you have industrial silver production, usually they use, pure silver. But under circumstances, and we know they want to build electric cars and all this other stuff that's going on, you could see a squeeze on silver that's so, demanding, Joe, that's when all of a sudden all the sterling silver, 92.5%, the 90% silver, it all just gets put into a melter and melted down. And just like the silver Morgans, the silver piece dollars, and now the silver half dollars, the premiums are just pushing to where it's not just the metal price anymore. It's starting to push a little numismatically. The silver dimes, the silver quarters, the silver halves, these are going to be things you're going to want to routinely get yourself some, because there's going to be a day, Joe, I believe that. Yeah, there's going to be a day where we don't sell quarters and dimes regularly. It's going to be a harder ride. It's going to be like as frequently as we sell Morgan dollars and piece dollars.
Yeah. I agree with that. Absolutely. It is, we really are, when we talk, I'll use platinum as the example. Okay. Think about in December. In December, they're like, there's going to be a deficit, but it's not going to be too much. Not 100,000 ounces. And of course, I was telling, I'm not, that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it's going to be bigger. Then March, it's 500,000. Now May, it's 1 million, right? By the way, to give you an idea, the last time platinum saw deficits like this? You got to go back to the 70s. This is very unusual. Silver stockpiles, gold stockpiles. These stockpiles, they're the lowest they've been in decades. You know, this super cycle event, right? That's how these events happen, right? When all of a sudden, hey, there's not a lot of inventory, and then all of a sudden the miners are like, wait a minute, we're not getting nearly as much as we thought out of the ground, and then we've got a super squeeze. 800-951-0592. Jason and I coming right back, wrapping it up. (800-951-0592) Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe and Jason wrapping up this Monday. And remember, this week, retail sales, a lot of Fed speakers as well. Already had 2 of them today. I think it's like a couple a day for the entire week. And I'm sure they'll say the exact opposite things, right? So that's just, how that is going to shake out. We did have, New York, Fed manufacturing, and it was bad. It was way worse than expected. I don't, these survey reports are always hard to gauge, because, they had a really good one the month before. So it's kind of, now it's a really bad one. I think that's just kind of the economy we are. It's just a slow grind lower. I did see a headline today. The consumer has set a new all-time record high for the amount of debt held by the American consumer. We've passed the $17 trillion mark. And it's kind of funny because I know this. Insured, uninsured, all deposits total are only $19 trillion. Now the U.S. consumer's got a record $17 trillion in debt. And it's funny because let's face it, mortgages, like house buying, the prices are still really high. The buying's just way down because there's nothing out there that are buying. Most people, with interest rates where they're at, actually can't even afford it to begin with. And same thing with new cars, right? Most people can't afford a new car. But again, the credit card debt's piling up. The auto loan debt's piling up.
Joe, I got a credit card offer in the mail, and it was happy to tell me that they were going to give you 31.74% interest.
Oh, and I bet they were happy about that, right? We're happy to give you that.
I saw 31%. I was like, what is this? Oh my! I mean, I know what's going on, but holy cow, 31.74% interest. And then I saw the statistic. What a credit card debt is up 20% in Q1 of this year. It's crazy. People don't have money.
It's going to be a tougher situation. 800-951-0592. Again, we've got $20 gold on sale, anywhere from $2,395 all the way down to $2,375 on volume. Silver dimes, rolls of silver dimes, anywhere from $125 a roll. All the way down to $115 a roll on volume, and then platinum. The big stories, they're just catching up. Well, the story, it seems like it just gets updated. Every time we've gotten a platinum update since the end of last year, the situation has deteriorated. And here's the thing, platinum's only up right now like $100. But yet the deficit went from, less than 200,000 ounces to 1 million ounces. I think it's going to grow much more than that. And again, I think the platinum is another one of those things where you just add a little bit to that portfolio. Platinum bars at $1,225. Platinum Eagles, U.S. Platinum Eagles, $1,325. Like I said, I know it's a lot. We don't like to have this many because it just makes it harder. But call. The girls will walk you through it all. It's a great day to put some more away. 800-951-0592. Jason and I are coming right back with the half-empty cup. I'm going to start it out with, Jason and I have been talking about how much freedom can you afford? Well, How much is that ticket gonna be? Well, depends how much money you got. We'll be back.